30 Memorable Quotes from Repo Man, 1984, Part 2. Repo Man, directed by Alex Cox, is a surreal, punk-infused sci-fi satire set in the decaying suburbs and neon alleys of Los Angeles. The story follows Otto, Emilio Estevez, a disillusioned punk who falls into the strange world of car repossession after a chance encounter with Bud, Harry Dean Stanton, a grizzled veteran repo man. As Otto is indoctrinated into this bizarre subculture, he becomes entangled in a wild chase involving a 1964 Chevy Malibu with a $20,000 bounty and something potentially extraterrestrial glowing in its trunk. The film is a mix of black comedy, conspiracy, counterculture, and absurdism, weaving together elements of UFO lore, government paranoia, and Reagan-era social critique. Its offbeat tone, cryptic dialogue, and punk rock soundtrack, featuring Iggy Pop, Black Flag, and suicidal tendencies, make it a cult classic. Characters like the philosophical mechanic Miller and the anarchist couple Duke and Debbie populate a world where nothing is quite what it seems. Otto's journey is less about repossessing cars and more about finding meaning in a society gone numb and insane. Repo Man is fiercely original, echoing themes of alienation, consumerism, and rebellion, all under the glow of radioactive satire. The life of a repo man is always intense, and quote, Bud, and quote, Repo Man's got all night, every night, and quote, Bud, and quote, you find one in every car, you'll see, and quote, J. Frank Parnell, and quote, let's go do some crimes, and quote, Duke, and quote, a repo man spends his life getting into tense situations, and quote, Bud, and quote, I hate, and quote, Bud, and quote, Plato Shrimp, and quote, Miller, and quote, there's this theory of the plate o shrimp. Suddenly, someone'll say like, plate, or shrimp, or Plato Shrimp, and quote, Miller, and quote, you're gonna be alright, man. You're just gonna be cosmic, and quote, Miller. And quote, I don't want no commies in my car, no Christians either, and quote, Bud, and quote, only an asshole gets killed for a car, and quote, light, and quote, a repo man is always intense, and quote, Bud, and quote, people are stupid, they get what they deserve, and quote, Bud, and quote, you're talking a lot of trash for someone with a repo wife beater on, and quote, Debbie, and quote, the more you drive, the less intelligent you are, and quote, Miller, and quote, this is my job, I don't steal cars, and quote, Otto, and quote, it's 4 a.m., do you know where your car is, and quote, TV commercial, and quote, look at those holes. Ordinary effing people. I hate, and quote, Bud, and quote, we can walk if we want to, and quote, Otto, and quote, ever notice how everybody's into weirdness now, and quote, Miller, and quote, you know, the way I see it, it's all part of a cosmic unconsciousness, and quote, Miller, and quote, let's go get sushi and not pay, and quote, Otto, and quote, you gonna call me a commie next, Bud, and quote, Otto, and quote, see, the way I see it, you're either a repo man or you're against us, and quote, Bud, and quote, this job is 90% mental, and quote, light, and quote, don't touch my car, man, and quote, Otto, and quote, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, and quote, Duke, and quote, that car is bad luck, and quote, various characters, and quote, I was into these things, weird things, and quote, J. Frank Parnell, and quote, there's a lattice of coincidence that lays on top of everything, and quote, Miller, and quote, I think a UFO took my parents, and quote, Layla, and quote, you ever feel like your mind is being controlled by television, and quote, Miller, and quote, society made me what I am, and quote, Duke, and quote, this is a repo. Code Blue, and quote, Agent Rogers, and quote, it happens sometimes. People just explode. Natural causes, and quote, Miller, and quote, suppose you're thinking about a plate of shrimp. Suddenly someone will say, plate, or shrimp, or plate of shrimp, and quote, Miller, and quote, you don't pay your bills, you get your car repossessed, and quote, Bud, and quote, what's in the trunk, and quote, Otto, and quote, you ever hear of the neutron bomb? Destroys people, leaves buildings standing, and quote, Bud, and quote, the more you drive around, the more you're likely to see something to repo, and quote, Light, and quote, I can't believe I'm doing this for $2.75 an hour, and quote, Otto, and quote, they're all crazy, the whole damn town's insane, and quote, Otto, and quote, that was intense, and quote, Otto, and quote, it's like I'm walking into a dream, a bad dream, and quote, Otto, and quote, there's a secret government program you wouldn't understand, and quote, Layla, and quote, I don't want no hippies or punks in my car either, and quote, Bud, and quote, you're gonna end up just like me, a repo man, and quote, Bud, and quote, you know, the more you know, the less you understand, and quote, Miller, and quote, what about our relationship, and quote, Layla, and quote, let's go, Otto, the universe is waiting, and quote, Miller.